So let's just have a quick lesson on this piece. You can grab the sheet music for free. Just follow the link underneath the video. The piece doesn't have to go too fast. I kind of played it at a medium tempo there, but it could go a lot slower. It could even go slower, but as long as you're phrasing that melody and bringing the melody out of the texture, any speed will do. Faster speeds are fine too. I think that's a little too fast, but certainly helps carry the piece along. But slower tempos are just fine as well. Some real rubato, feel free to do so. As usual, play the melody on its own, right? And you want to highlight that melody. If you can play the melody really nicely the way you want to phrase it, then adding all the other notes in, all you have to do is have the technique in your hands, but as long as that melody stays at a high quality level on its own, then anything you add, you don't want to disrupt that beautifully phrased melody. So the only other thing to say is that there's a lot of guide fingers, and I think that's part of this lesson for sure, because it's a pretty traditional piece. It works very well on the guitar. It's not that hard, actually. With all these open strings, it sounds full, but it really works well on the guitar. But those guide fingers, there's not many in the first line. Guide finger is just when you keep your finger on the string when you're shifting. It doesn't mean you're going to slide like that, but instead you're going to release the pressure and just travel down the string. You'll still be touching the string, but you won't be pushing it down to make sound. Release, guide, play. Just keeps your left hand very accurate, right? If you're taking your finger off and moving down, you have the potential to hit the wrong fret, hit the wrong string. All sorts of problems can occur. Guide fingers just really allow you to move your finger down the string very easily. So you guide this finger down. This is kind of a tough jump, but you just take your time, right? I kind of roll the chord a little bit just to give myself a second to get my hand up there, but also just relax the phrase beforehand. Relax. That way it doesn't feel like you have to rush into that next bar. It's kind of tough to get that bar there. Sorry. There's another guide finger. Keep that fourth finger down. Another guide finger with the second finger. Sorry. This one's really easy to miss, is because the phrase is kind of over, but keep your second finger down. That's a really important one. That one really helps because it's hard to get into that shape, but I missed it the first time. So it wasn't until I started doing the video here that I noticed it. And then it was really helpful. There's no help here, you just have to jump. Guide finger, that's the fourth. pretty straightforward overall. The right hand fingering, A is playing the melody the entire time. Your thumb is playing all the bass notes. And then I and M are playing all of these accompaniment notes. So the melody is all A. The accompaniment is all MI. For a long time. And the thumb is the bass. So just really straightforward. It's a nice lesson in that way, right? Nice etude because it's just very straightforward fingerings. There's some tough left hand things, but like the right hand is nice and simple. You have lots of guide fingers to help with the left hand. So I would put this very much just in the early intermediate, like maybe early grade 4 or easy grade 4. Tough spots, but again, pretty secure and so straightforward that shouldn't be too difficult. Just make sure that you have the melody popping out the most. The bass should be present, don't overpower the melody. And then the accompaniment, these two fingers, try to keep them soft. If you're more on the beginner side, like you might accidentally go. We just don't need that, right? We just want the melody to come out. Just want it to like pop out above all those notes. Besides that, I don't think there's anything else to say, so go grab the sheet music for free, and I hope you enjoy the piece. It's nice, short and sweet, but it's a pretty piece, and like I said, not too tricky.